Tier systems. Why men don't see most modern women as wifey material. A decent amount of women, yeah, wifey material. Most, no, not in modern times. Not when you're up against sexually liberated modern women. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Because women don't seem to understand. A high body count lowers her ranking, lowers her place in a tier system for certain men, if not many men. The point to understand is, men that have more options have bigger and higher tiers. Men that, are struggling, they're not really going to have tiers, to be honest. So men that do have tiers, they have them for a reason. That's because you know what you have to protect as a man. And before we continue, RIP to Takeoff from the Migos. He was actually my favorite one. I did want to see what he was going to do next. I want, more music, but very sad news. Most artists and celebrities I don't care about. There are some that I'm like,
outstanding.
And he was one of them. Kanye West. I'm not even going to say anything about him, but Kanye West. But yeah, enough waffling. Let's begin.
And I guarantee you this, there's not a man on the planet who, if he woke up a woman tomorrow, would be on a date with a brokey. Guarantee you that. Or 50-50, split the check, split the... if a man woke up a woman tomorrow, what do you think he would be doing?
They wouldn't want themselves if they were us.
She think it's small.
Okay, interesting. So women are saying a lot of men are trash, and if we were actually women, some of us wouldn't even want ourselves. I mean, she is making a point, but she's sort of telling on women.
Act accordingly.
I'm telling you, one thing that we can all learn and emulate from men is that they want what is best for themselves and will stop at nothing to get it. Not just that, but they are excellent at setting boundaries. Listen to a guy talk about wifey privileges versus girl, I'm just hooking up with privileges.
You can say, girl, I'm smashing privileges. You don't have to be nice. It's a side piece. It's a quick thing. But yeah, to her point, yes. Wifey material women are not ranked the same as street chicks. She's for the streets.
Sluts, whores, sugar babies, gold diggers, and whatnot.
Thoughts, quick tings, busty open whap chicks.
I came looking for booty.
Those aren't ranked the same as wifey. Now, a good wifey can be as nasty and freaky as a street chick, but that's only with the man she's with, not with every man. I still don't understand why modern women double down on the fact that them having a large and long and sordid, soiled history filled with random men and random deeds.
Yes!
I'm not sure why they assume they should rank the same as a woman who's had less partners and probably been in more long-term relationships and is probably a more well-rounded woman.
Versus girlfriend privileges, they have tiers of access and perks that they stick to almost intuitively.
So me and the guy that I'm dating got into our first little argument the other day. And I'm sharing this because I'm sharing my mistake. I don't know how to handle conflict anymore because of my abusive relationship. Immediately I go into fight or flight. My first thought was, I need to leave. I wanted to abandon ship. I wanted to leave his house right then and there. And I just had a little bit of horrible word vomit. At one point I said to him, I'm like, I know this is harsh, but we're not even together. And him with his healthy ass perspective and healthy ass man, he comes on in and goes, Hallie, you don't get to use that as an excuse every single time.
Interesting. And right, trying to mask a problem with her past. You can't say men do it as well, obviously, but too many women use past issues to cover their current problems, but blame the current men for it, and that's not fair.
And I sat there like, fuck. Although my ex was abusive towards me, I had to be on high alert in defense all the time. So I just learned a little something. In my first argument with this guy is I have some work to do.
Wifey privileges versus girl, I'm just...
Having a high body count doesn't mean a woman is going to be low ranking automatically, because she could have other good values that would make her high ranking. So from man to man, the tier system would be different. However, certain values that make women high ranking, a lot of women are disregarding and almost running from those values. I mean, a woman can have all the hot girl summers in the world, have as many phases as she wants to. To her friends and other women, she's living life. To men that can never love her because they know who she is, she's gonna be fun. But to real men that have options, that want a real woman, that sort of woman would never be, can never be, high tier, wifey material. To a low tier man, yes. To a man who knows his worth, never.
Would you kiss someone in the club? Just as a quick
Yeah,
question.
if
You would?
my man, yeah, but not like that. I don't think, maybe like a little mwah if I was in a relationship and I was a bit tipsy, like, and I was just grinding on my man.
Okay.
But I feel like in general, the way you're describing it, I don't think I'm going in
not
like
that.
lips to lips, he's grabbing me. It would be just like a little cute mwah.
I feel like
get-
everyone must have kissed someone in the club.
But yeah, but I feel like I wouldn't do it extra. You know, like proper like.
I've never kissed anyone in the club.
You've never kissed anyone, but
Never.
that's because you've been in a
Save
relationship.
it for house. No,
No, but
I
I'm just talking
went
about
out
in general.
years before with Ben, and I never kissed anyone
You've
in the
never
club.
even pecked a man in the club.
I don't think so. No.
I have no friends. I am single and I still live at home at the age of 27. I currently have no job, no idea what I want to do with my life. I hardly leave the house. And my 20s have been the worst time of my life, and I think ever will be the worst time of my life. My life is not where I want it to be. It's not what I've wanted it to be. And do you know what? It's okay. It is okay. I understand that everyone has their own path in life, but I have such big dreams and aspirations for myself.
Okay, the point with this one is a woman living at home with no job is not going to be a low tier woman automatically. Her past may make her so, but using this woman's situation as an example for any woman in this current situation.
I have no friends. I am single and I still live at home at the age of 27.
This does not make a woman low tier, but a man in this situation, to a woman, he would be seen as low tier. I'm broke! The point is, women don't have to do much to be seen as a high tier woman, as wifey material. Women who are more reserved, naturally, regardless of her income, is going to be ranked higher than a woman who, regardless of the money, is probably a bit more out there, everywhere sort of chick. Even if she's broke. Because for a lot of men, a woman's money is not part of her low ranking. For women, being broke is a part of a man's low ranking.
And now I want to make them happen. We're going to put manifestation to the test. What? We're going to put out into the universe every single day as well.
Nope. Okay, no, we're not. Let's carry on.
Like them, they're too nice.
What's wrong with being nice?
We like toxic.
What type of toxic?
Don't reply.
Okay. I feel like we as a whole population of women need to stop talking on behalf of all women, okay? Because there's a lot of us out there that don't love toxic. If I'm going to be, say I'm starting a relationship with a dude and, I'm trying to talk to him and he doesn't reply on purpose to be toxic, I'm probably not going to continue with him. Why would you do that? That's not mature, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we like toxic. You might like toxic. That doesn't mean we as a whole do. So, I don't know. It bothers me. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Girly pop and be nice. Don't be toxic. Thanks. Bye.
You can say, like, societally, you can tell men to get their shit together. You can be like, lose weight, dress better, go to the gym, stop playing video games. You can be harsh with guys. If you take that attitude toward women, they're like crying. They're like,
they're in their feelings. Oh, my feelings. You sort of activated her insecurities. Like, damn, well, you can't take a bit of criticism.
you are trying to degrade me. You're fat shaming me. They got all the words like you're a bigot. Like they come at you and you're like, well, no, I'm just trying to tell you obesity is not healthy. Like this is not a good decision. It shouldn't be glorified. But it's amazing that in society in 2022, there's an acceptance of criticizing men, which some of that criticism is warranted. Like it needs to be said.
And men listen. Some men just don't care. Men that want to improve would listen. But if it's dumb, they're going to ignore it if it's just dumb.
But there's not this acceptance of criticizing women. Suddenly you're a bad person if you're pointing out flaws in women or problems with women that could potentially be leading to some of their unhappiness.
And an unhappy woman is a miserable one. Miserable AF. The sort of women that make you run for your life. Have a nice day.
Woke up a woman tomorrow. What do you think he would be doing?